And hello guys, this is of course where legends are made for the FTR Round 1 Season 1. First time ever that we're here at Red Bull Ring, of course. We have free practice, then we're going into qualifying and straight into a 23 lap race as we go around the track now. As we are watching number 36 of Seaman Slayer right now. Going into turn 1, uses all the road. Oh, a bit squirmy. Oh, not 36, it's 386. As we see Australia's best of the best here tonight at the FTR SF23 Championship. And in second right behind, in the free practice at Red Bull Ring right now is number 34 of a Coast Rock. Sorry if I got that wrong. Looks like he's in a Haas or IndyCar livery. Cannot tell. Gets a bit sideways. And we got Calypso in the ISA livery. Number 666. Of course, we've got Powers just chilling in the just chilling in the pits at the moment. And Slayer again goes on the curb. The turn 1 is very bumpy, a little bit. And goes through the Remus right now. Trying to get all the power down. In the, looks like Toyota livery. Yep, that is a Toyota. In the number 386. Beautiful represented livery. Can't get the sorry guys, cannot get the gearing or tyres up for you, but either way, Seaman Slayer's up by quite a margin, and he gets a penalty for going a little bit over the line. Heading through Nicolata curve right now. And Coast Rock is in pits. Remember, this is a free practice. Right now, and then we go straight into 10-minute quali. And then of course the race straight after quali. All the boys except for Powers out. Calypso in a nice livery as well. Oh, gets a bit twitchy. The throttle. We're just going to go on board with Calypso. Sorry, we are going to go on board with Seaman Slayer. We'll lap around Red Bull, heading into Remus right now. Got to carefully leave the throttle up into third. And heading through up to turn 3 now. Heading up to Scholl's Gold. Heading into the fast left-hander of Roche. And Spring Worth now. And He's up on his personal best. Heading through a Rint. Come up to Rint now, and then the last corner is the Red Bull Mobile corner. There's the Austrian flag just to the left there. Gets on the power and miles. Can he break his 113? Stays in the 113. Actually 113.3, so he's on the door. Oh, God, Daly, and that's one of the reasons why you don't go on the curb. As we see Clipsley now heading up to turn 1. Trying his best. Calypso just running a bit wide. Looks like Calypso's struggling for grip as he goes into Roush right now. But definitely looks like he's struggling as he's down. And yeah, obviously doing a bit of tuning to the car. Hopefully there's going to be more people than 4 people. We might be missing a few people, but nevertheless we have Seaman Slayer with a 13.3. I don't think anyone's going to beat that. Second place at the moment, almost a full second behind in free practice right now is I don't know how to say this last name. I think it's Coasty Rock or Coast Rock. Either way, he's in the Honda. Goes extremely wide. Does a bit of lawnmower while he's at it. That's not going to be a good lap time for his next run. At the moment I say that, he goes in pits as Calypso now. Wants to get his fast lap time in. He might get a 12. No, gets a 108.2 on his out lap. And is off 2.6 seconds behind. Of course, the Belgian struggling for grip. Looks like he's got a decent setup, but nevertheless trying his very best to get this car dialed in the ISA livery. Very well presented, just like some other cars that will be hopefully joining before 6 PM. I think that's when it goes. So we've got, I'm just going to call him Coasty. Coasty's right behind Calypso. Don't know if he's going to pass or not. Maybe we might see a little race between these two. As we see Snake Eyes running around, so we've got another one joining. Of course, hard on the brakes, heading to Remus right now. And Snake Eyes is on wets. That's not the as he changes to softs. That's the good idea. Hopefully there's no rain in this race, as these guys take two different lines, and I think Coasty's just looking at the line as he goes in the dirt, gets it all wrong for Calypso, gets it all wrong, as we have the guy that just joined in, Snake Eyes, with the normal livery. I'm assuming he's going to be number 50. And yes, I don't know what the rules are, but going to be commentating like I have been for season 1, round 1 in the FTR SF23 championship here here at Red Bull Ring, with Snake Eyes just doing an outlap, as we got Tim. Tim, we just missed that. I did see someone spin, but Tim, luckily that was on his outlap. And Timmy is gonna try and get a lap time in. There you go, guys. And Timmy starts his lap, heading into the Niki Lauda curve right now. Oh, and Timmy! That's the problem with turn 1. You're going to be very careful on the throttle. I've done it before, testing in one of these cars, and Timmy just found out the hard way there. Snake Eyes has done a 122, so not in the top 3. Calypso, his average is going to be 117. As we get live feed from our chat, and we got one by the name of Diablos Gaming. Hello, good sir. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my days. That would not be, I don't know why I was laughing at that, but glad that wasn't big. That wasn't big than it already was, but we just saw Seaman spin. C-Man, sorry, apologies for that. Apologies for saying that about C-Man, not Seaman. You get the... I don't know, Dev. Sorry, Diablos Gaming. I do not know how Dev pulled that through the grass. As we got Coasty, and looks to be an IndyCar livery, heading through turn 4. I'm sorry, didn't mean to. Diablos, I didn't mean to. As we got Coasty now on a flyer. Is anyone else on a flyer besides AB? AB is going to have, he's on a flyer, and he's almost knocking on the doors. I don't know who C-Man is, no. There we go, that's how you do it. And 0.2 in the free practice right now is second place, Coasty. And 1.8 seconds behind him in the free practice right now is in the ice entry. He might have traffic in play, even though he's on our lap. Okay, thank you, Powers. Seaman and Slayer. Okay, no worries. Lol. As we have a bit of rivalry in my chat right now. And Calypso on a flyer. I don't know about Tim. Yeah, he's also on a flyer. But will Calypso be? Will Tim be in the way? Or is he going to move out the way for Calypso because they're both on hot laps at the moment? Just easing the power and he's getting the benefit of the draft. Is Tim going to move out the way? Oh, late under the brakes is Calypso. Tim a bit laggy. Oh, these boys are racing. Oh man, sorry guys. But oh, that would have affected Calypso's time. Remember, this is free. This is free practice, and then it goes into quali for 10 minutes, I believe. That is going to hurt Calypso because he runs a bit wide due to the aero wash. I think if I was Calypso, I would back off and let Tim go because that's hurting his times. And Coasty has set the fastest lap. Where's he? Oh, he's in pits. So he's beaten Slayer's time by a lot. Not by much, but wow. That's pretty amazing. Snake Eyes has done his best time of 119.5. Powers in the A-Pine entry. Oh, gets a bit taily. Free Remus. And heading up to turn 3. And of course, Powers is a very well known in the F1 area, whether it's in Inter's Racing League and through GT. He's pretty well known, often on the track in the Alpine, as he's doing a personal best at the moment, so he probably won't get into the 118s, the 116s, or he might, but maybe he's conserving tyres, saving it for the race. We will never know. And the penalties might play out because that's the 7th one by the looks of it that has got the penalty. As Coasty now goes on his flying lap and has got the field by 2.2 seconds, so he's got the fastest lap time of a 113.04, almost the 112. And race controller said quality starts in 3 minutes. Slayer, I thought he went to the top, but no, doesn't. And Renegade joins, so he might be our race control. Or is he going to be joining in the fun? I do not know. But either way, Slayer. Oh, that was a big moment from Slayer right there. How did he catch that? Glad that wasn't his hot lap. It's his out lap, but man oh man, he was pushing. As we go on board with Slayer. around Red Bull. So heading up to turn 1, which is Nicolata curve. Up through the gears, up to 5th, up to 6th, going under the Belmo sign, into Remus right now, hard on the brakes and he's up. He may get it into the 112s if he stays on track and doesn't make any mistakes later. Heading into turn 3 right now. Again, hard on the brakes, eases the throttle coming out the right hander. And this is looking to be a very good lap through route right now, which is turn 4. Car's very straight and very stable into Worth right now. Going under the driving experiences, going into Rinch right now, and heading into the last corner of the Red Bull Mobile corner, and hard on the throttle. Can he get it? No, oh, just off a 117.39. And pretty sure that said the 1 minute warning, as Coasty now looks like he put on pole in free practice. And sorry for the lag, guys, not my fault. Technically it is, but hopefully it doesn't crash. And Coasty, big news here for round 1 season 1. Round 1 season 1 here at Red Bull Ring for the FTR SF23 Championship, with Coasty being on pole for the free practice. And race control has said that quali is starting, so who can get it for the very first time? Who's going to put on pole? We will never know. As now quali is starting and everyone is in the pits. So we got Coasty, Slayer, Calypso, Tim, Snakes and Powers. Oh, they want me to jump in chat. Okay, we're going to go and quickly jump in chat. They would need to make one. Oh, Coasty gets it. Oh, glad he was his outlap. Slayer following right behind. Powers on his outlap. Everyone's on their outlap. There's a bit of a battle pack between these two. Calypso, Dev and Tim. As we get Renegade right now starting the party with us. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Coasty if that's okay. I'm sorry. Renegade. As we get Calypso heading into Dev with the big buddy? Catch. Yeah, good. How are you, good sir?
Not too bad, mate. Who you got your eyes on for quali?
Dev, and he had a big catch in turn 1 through the Nicolata curve on exit.
Well, I don't know the name of the turns, but
yeah, I've got him here. So he's heading up to Cross Gold right now, which is turn 3. I don't know who's in front of him at. Oh,
watching Gaban's at the moment going through the inner part of the inner horseshoe area.
Bands. Who's that? Is that Slayer?
A Costi Rock. Or however it's pronounced.
Oh, it's Costi. Is that
he's
is that Gabans?
He's known as Gabans.
Okay, so it's Gabans. Okay, didn't know that. Okay, thank you. Gabans.
And he crosses the line, sitting at 13.5.
Well done. Oh, get off the curve. It's really bouncy, as you can see. Through Nicolata curve, Slayer's not far behind. Timmy is up to third, so he's gone from fifth to third.
We've got Devlin sitting in fourth.
Yep. Powers in fifth, just ahead of him in the Alpine. That's a beautiful represented livery. And Snake Eyes in the completely stock livery, doing a 180. Oh, Snake's gone! Keeps it off the wall. Keeps it off the wall, but that was a great save, but that's going to affect his next lap time. Again, that's going to be the curve.
Well, Gaban's out in front. Although he's set a purple sector, he's got a half a second penalty to contend with.
Yeah, I think he's got a next lap. The penalty and that Nicolata curve on the exit of turn 1 is going to play a major role into the race.
The final turn of his third lap of qualification.
Yep. I don't think it's going to affect it too much. And Slayer goes up.
Half a second slower.
Slayer goes up by 0.5, and everyone's knocking on the door of 112s for the first time ever. Can we see the 112? Or called Gabans knock him off. Calypso or Dev, he's in pits, so he's going for a new strategy. Tim's doing
so he's going for a clean set of slick tyres to come out and set another lap. Same with, as we see, Powers entering the pits.
Yep.
Devlin's now back out on track.
Powers exiting out in the Alpine.
That is a beautiful Alpine F1 livery.
Absolutely. The only thing is, it's not Alonso's livery.
I think the boys at Alpine will be pretty impressed with that.
Oh, absolutely.
He's had a little wiggle coming out of turn 4.
And that's
or turn 3.
And that's cold tyres for you right there on the exit of Remus. And who's behind him? As we go through the field, it's actually Snake Eyes in the...
On your outlap, it would pay to have a little bit of a wiggle as you're going down along some of these long straights. Put some heat into those tyres.
Pushing it. I thought he was going to go sideways there, heading up to Remus, with Slayer right in front of him. Slayer, we just called that. He's almost gone into the 111s, and Garban's hard on the brakes.
1.2 clear of Gabans. And he's hit the 112.3.
He's almost knocking on the door of 111s. That's big. Slayer's got some pace.
Oh, he loves his F1 racing.
Is he in Inters as well? Because I've seen that name before. Oh, Garbans is pushing. I would be lying.
He might be lucky to escape a penalty there.
I would be lying if I said.
A bit of time.
I would be lying if I said Garbans is not pushing. He is pushing to the max. Can this man put on potentially pole? I don't think it's going to happen this time.
Every minute.
He
gets it.
He got it.
Well done, Gabans.
And look at the margin. There you go.
Quarter of a second in it. He was using every millimetre of that track.
And he's up again.
Purple again.
It
is on.
It is going to be on, ladies and gentlemen, between Slayer and this man who are on right now, Garbans. Could this be the first time we see the 111s?
He's not quite there. Like, he's just shy of it. If you look at his lap time, he'll be knocking like he'll be a bee's whisker off it.
Oh, I thought he was off there.
And he's just gone almost 4/10 purple.
I don't know if anyone
could
saw
be in
that.
trouble here.
Yeah, I think if, like, in the next... Oh, Slayer gets Taily. I don't think he's got anything left in those rears.
No,
And he's
he
just
lost
shy of
time
it. Oh, yeah. He's hitting the
Gavan's goes
112s.
marginally quicker.
Powers
he
went up
doesn't.
to 4th into 3rd. Just seen that now. One
How
of the
much longer
guys...
have we got of qualification? 2.5 minutes?
3.
3 minutes.
It's 10-minute quality and then a 23-minute, and Powers is down, but he's pushing the A-pine.
Gavans has bent it!
Oh, well, oh! I wonder if he got help.
No, he turned it around. Turn 3, turn 4.
Did he do it by himself?
Yeah, because he was trailing Slayer.
And here we go. So that's the dirty wash. Oh, Slayer! Being cheeky. Oh, he's up by 0.186. Slayer's on a mission. He wants that pole taken away. Gabans, I think, has said, nah, that's enough for me.
He's sitting in pits.
Could that be a penalty? Has Slayer just got a penalty on the last... Oh, he did! Oh, he was going to set a 1:11 then, potentially. And
Slayer thinks he's got enough time to...
He does. And who's in front of him? Tim is back into 4th. Dev
that
is...
red and black livery of Slayers, that's a very bright red livery.
And Snake Eyes is not improving. He's getting faster, slowly but surely he's getting faster. But Gabans is out. I think.
Devlin up to P3.
Well
done, Calypso.
Straight on is Gaban, I think.
He's had a bit of a wiggle out of turn 1.
I think Gabans is just relaxed now, cooled his jets. He won't have enough time. I think he's just sitting in pits, and the focus is on this man. Slayer, can he knock him off? That's the big question.
Devlin's had a spin at turn 3 and put the nose into the wall.
Now this is the big storyline. Is Gabans going to get his first pole, or is he going to have one more shot at it? Slayer's... Oh, it's going to be all or nothing. He gets a penalty!
He's got a penalty again.
Being very greedy on the curb, it's not going to be enough. Tim's going to play a big role in this.
Did he cross that finish line with enough time?
Yeah, that is the big question. He's still pushing, so he obviously made it work.
Crossed it with a second to go. But he has that half a second penalty to contend with.
Tim's has played a role in that. Slayer.
Gabans is sitting. Yeah.
Well, we go on to the next man now, which is Dev. I don't think he has enough. I don't think he's got on pole, but that is a beautiful ISO livery for Dev and sitting in 3rd.
Yes, that's one of my recent.
He's coming.
One of my newest creations.
Nice.
I don't normally find myself doing the SF liveries or a lot of these odd-shaped car ones, just because of the weird body lines that they have. Like, just they're irregular to me. But I'm actually quite happy with how well this one turned out.
Big storylines for round 1 is this man on pole. Garbans in the 112s. He's got a very fast car underneath him. And congratulations, good sir, for getting yourself on pole for the very first time at round 1 for the FTR SF23 Championship Season 1. In second place is Slayer. And again gets a penalty.
He cops another penalty.
Yeah, the penalties are going to play.
Cost him pole position. 3 laps in a row.
Dev, he's called his jets. He's not going to have the last time. Tim's crossed it. Powers in pits. Can't improve. And Snake Eyes rounds out your top 6.
Didn't we have 7 runners?
No, unless you're talking about me, then I don't know. But Garbands might have a shot. He's on his outlap, but we've got to see what he does on his outlap. On 106, that's faster than Slay's outlap. Wow. And Snake Eyes has said, what has he said in Discord? He said, that is embarrassing, but in my defense, never driven one. Oh, good. We all got to start somewhere, bro. We all got to start somewhere.
And bear in mind, everyone, this is a brand new league that started up. It's literally within the last 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, it was brought up to scratch, up to where we are now. And
holy smoke,
our SF season is our inaugural season.
Holy smoke, look at the lap times. The only
where's Mr. Gabans and Mr. Slayer and Mr. Calypso? Well done. Congratulations.
And I can tell you that a few people are out of it, and one of them, in fact 2 of them that I'm surprised that are not here right now, is Wilbur and Damo. The Green Bulls.
Well, let me just have one.
I'm surprised they are not in it. And if you hear me eating, guys, sorry, I'm eating dinner. And race controller said race is starting.
Oh, hopefully Gabans is back to his car.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh!
He's written up there. Oh, no, he's back. He's put the R there to say that he's ready.
Oh,
I just noticed that.
Imagine that.
Getting pole and then not back, because he was having a restroom break after qualifying.
Probably did what Kimi Raikkonen did, but he's not on fire. Going to your yacht.
Well, at least he's not on fire like Greg Murphy was at Bathurst when he copped that 5-minute penalty.
Oh, that was so legendary.
You remember that? He was putrid that race.
In my defence, he didn't deserve that, but then again, you know, fuel.
At least a stop-go penalty, but not a 5-minute penalty. That's like 2.5 laps.
It was, cost him the race. And he was that fast that, I
believe that was the year that he got the...
You're kidding me, I missed the start, I'm sorry, but Slay's in the lead. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't see the countdown, I'm sorry, but Slay's has got the lead. Powers is on him. Oh, tries the outside, oh! Powers is on him. Oh, Slayers is gone!
Had a wiggle. We may have a new leader here.
I'm sorry, guys. Benjo Gaming has said, please ask Renegade to turn down TV. Unless you mean it's big contact.
Oh, hang on.
That was big contact. Slayer just got hit from behind in Gaban just sent him. Probably didn't mean to. But man, oh man. Wow. Powers is now your race leader, but man, the Garband's not taking any prisoners. Wow. Unless
A little
Garband's
technical error here at home.
Oh, good. As Garband's checked up, but Powers in the Alpine livery, number 96, is leading the Austrian GP in a beautiful represented Alpine. Right behind him is Garband's trying to chase him down. He is in slipstream range. Right behind him, a little bit farther back, as there's a bit of a gaggle for third. Track position is key. Tim is there. Dev is there as well. Snake Eyes, and then Slayer. Oh, Slayer's had a big one. A 3-second penalty. What has happened there? A 3-second penalty. I've never seen that. And Garband has passed Powers for the lead. We just missed that. Obviously, Garband's a much stronger car. I think he was trying to readdress, but didn't realise Slayer was in pits. If I was around this track is track position, so if
why Slayer has a 3-second penalty.
Why?
If he was in the pits, he may have touched the line on entry or exit. If he's copped a 3-second penalty, I would say that's it.
But I think he got hit by Gabans, but I don't know how to get like the revs up, like the rev on
replay.
On the replay, but I don't know how to get the like gear change up and all that. I did it before, but I don't know how. Alright guys, I'm just trying to find...
Power's now setting a purple sector. Going through the middle sector here.
Oh yeah. We are on
chasing down a 1.8 second gap behind Gabans. Timmy goes heaps wide there.
Oh. Yep. And gets a 0.5 second penalty while he's at it. And there's a small battle forming. It's not going to happen in the next couple of laps, but it is not far away between Powers, Tim, and Dev. Second, third, and fourth. I think that's a little battle forming.
And remember, Devlin's got some pace in that Honda.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't sitting too high in qualification. Then, in the dying minutes, snuck it up onto P3 on the grid.
And Snake Eyes is not far behind. He's just slowly getting used to the SF23s. Couldn't get a delivery in time. They couldn't wrap it in fast enough. They couldn't import it fast enough. But he's in the beautiful represented, looks like Toyota by the GR there. And the talking point is this man, Slayer, down in last place, 23.3 seconds behind. That is rare. And another question is...
He'll find himself with clean track too, so he won't have to worry about cars in front of him or behind him for a while, so he can concentrate on hitting those markers and...
Yep, and he doesn't nearly have to be as calculated. Like, of course, he's got a long race ahead of him, but doesn't nearly have to be as calculated. Like, as you can see, a lot later on the throttle, and he gains almost a full second on Snake Eyes from doing that. So he's going to have some speed, and he's going to be a lot faster than these guys as he pushes it in turn one there. As we go back up to the front, and Garbans is just lap time after lap time, sets the fastest lap at 13.3. That's
and
almost
first sector, Slayer's just gone 2/10 purple, so he is on a flyer.
Yep, and I think if he meets Garbans again, they're gonna have some
There'll
battle
be some
scars.
fireworks.
Oh yeah, let's just say that. Let's just hope he doesn't catch him. And Garbans is on a flyer. He might get another fastest. Oh, Garbans on the limit on there, on the last corner. Doesn't get the fastest lap. Powers, Garbans is quick.
He's dropped half a second, Slayer, in that middle sector.
Yep. As we got a battle. Oh, here we go, guys. Battle for second. Oh, Powers. Oh, how do you like it? Takes every bit of the curve. Oh, I thought he was going to go bye-bye then into the fence. And does he go defensive? Oh, Tim thinks about it. Hard on the brakes. Going into Remus. And Tim...
Slayer is on a mission. He is now down to just over, a little over 3 seconds behind Snake Eyes.
Sorry for interrupting, but it's on for second at the moment. Tim's on the outside. Hopefully it's not an Albon versus Lewis Hamilton. No thanks but of it.
And Timmy's lost it.
Tim is gone. All that pressure and Power survives another day. But Tim has no damage from that, luckily. Or he might have a little bit. He's gone a little bit wider. And that's hurt it. Yeah, I think he's got damage. I think he's got damage on that car, Renegade.
Yeah, I believe it's his right front wheel. He might be having a little bit of
all that pressure.
Might be a little left hand down on the steering wheel.
No, he hasn't pitted, so I think it's alright. I think he just grazed it. But all that pressure, he has to work it back up. I was starting to get a little bit heated up. And Dev, Snake Eyes, it's on for fifth. It's like the last lap of Bathurst. And Snake Eyes is just going to let him go. Oh, Slayer! He is angry.
Up the inside of Snake Eyes. He's
a bit angry. He just forced Snake out a little bit there. Snake Eyes just said, "Nut, do you, Slayer?" And Snake Eyes. Oh, I thought he was going to have a dive there. I thought he was going to have a cheeky dive up there. And the next target for Slayer is going to be Dev, who's 11.4. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not be lying if I said Slayer is not pushing. This man looks like Lewis Hamilton when he's angry. Like Valentino Rossi when he's angry, just charges through the pack, and this man is up.
Purple.
Yep. And if you're angry, you do lap times that are pretty much like Marcus Ambrose when you reach uncharted territory. You just punch out lap times. And Renegade would know this through his R35 when you just got clean air, but these aren't GT3s, these are completely open wheelers. As we've got a bit of a battle between third now. Sort of. As we go, Boredom Powers looking back at Tim.
Slayer's closed down. He's knocked it ill. He's gone purple by 2/10. He's brought it down to a 9-second gap.
I'm just going to go on board with Slayer to see if he's really pushing. Oh, he is. Chooses second, then goes immediately third in at Chef's Gold there through turn 4, turn 5 now, and he's up by 222. And we are just going to go on board with Slayer for a bit. Oh, he's pushing. I think that's a penalty. If not, yeah. A 0.5 penalty for Slayer, just going a little bit too greedy on the curb. But this man is pushing. And I did say that the next list for Slayer is Calypso. There he is in the background. You can just see him. And Tim is slow.
Slayer unfortunately has picked up a half-second penalty. But that gap has dropped down to now 7.3 seconds behind ISA esports driver Devlin in 4th place. So
I'll tell you what has dropped down.
He is pushing.
I'll tell you who has dropped down and dropped down massively is Tim, all over the back of Powers once again. Hopefully he doesn't make a mistake. Powers does not go defensive as we go on board with Powers looking back at the race of Tim. don't know what team Tim is in, but he's on a charge, trying to grab second. Almost at the halfway mark. And turn one seems to be the advantage of Powers at the moment as we look back from Powers' car to Tim. Oh, Tim with a big dive bomb and couldn't pull it off. Way too hard under the brakes.
Slayer now has that gap to under 6 seconds and it's just gone just over 2/10 purple into sector 1.
And,
so he's on a flyer.
I don't think Garbands is gonna... I think he's gonna get away with this 17.1, but remember I think the fuel, like when you go in pits, is a bit longer than that. I don't know much about these cars, and again, Powers and Tim meet again. What's going to play out here? And again, Tim is all over. He's going to make a pass. He's going to think about it. All over the gearbox of Powers at the moment. And again, I think Powers has that edge in the last corner and turn 1. Does he go defensive? Whoa. Oh, Tim's a gizzy move. That's textbook. Oh, crisscross. That's probably the biggest yield. He's gonna be the latest breaker up to turn 2. In Remus, it's gonna be Powers or Tim. Powers on the inside for the banging panels. Oh, why would you not cover that? Oh, well done. I thought he was gonna cover that, but didn't. But Powers showing Tim how it's done.
Slayer going purple again in sector 1. His fastest lap time less than half a tenth away from Gabanz's lap time.
And you know what, Powers?
We are talking 0.044 of a second.
And you know what Powers and Tim's doing, Renegade? They're slowly but surely bringing Dev, and not far behind Dev right now, as you say, Renegade, is Mr. Slayer. So what Powers and Tim are doing is that the more they fight, as Tim has a 0.5 penalty, what they're doing...
Slayer into it.
It's pretty much
he's
doing
got that clean air. He
I
doesn't
think
have
so.
to fight.
As
he
we...
doesn't have to defend.
Oh, Slayer just took... Oh, look at this. Look at Slayer.
We are down to 1 second behind Devlin. And there's a 5.5 second gap between 3rd and 4th.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to be...
Powers. Oh, here we go, Powers.
This is going to be on into turn 2. Slayer is almost in that slipstream range.
You keep an eye on Slayer. Keep an eye on the bell. Oh,
3.
second, Tim. Oh, big dive bomb from Tim. This is raging. It's a raging battle for second. Tim gets it on the outside of before the braking area, but it won't be enough. He's got a 0.5 second penalty. What's happened to Powers? He's just suddenly lost pace. Oh, and Dev.
Slayer is well within slipstream range.
If I was Dev, I would defend heavily because I would not want Slayer to catch Garbands. Slayer. Oh! Was that a glitch?
Quite possibly, and Devlin goes wide. This will allow Slayer to take a run up the inside at turn 1.
But he's doing it the hard way. He didn't go in the slipstream. Yeah, it's going to affect him. So I think... Oh, yeah, I think Dev has used up all his grip, and I think Slayer's maybe just being cautious of Dev because he knows he's a little bit faster. And if it's not turn... Oh, he defends... Oh... Last minute switches and Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen the exact same thing, but it's on a game and Slayer's up to Slayer up to 4th, or is he? He needs to. He's
had a big mistake there. What the hell? He will be kicking himself there.
I think he would be, and I think he's still angry from the pit entry so early on. I think he just needs to, I think he just needs to cool his jets, get his head in the game, and get back into that rhythm because he was setting lap times that no one else could. Snake Eyes is just chilling in last
Gabans
place.
now goes into the 12s. He's now got the fastest lap time of 12.8.
Yeah, and I think the pit window is almost coming around. They need to do it. And
looking
well,
at all the fuel and tyres,
who's better?
at the moment, the worst on the rear tyres is actually our race leader. But they're all the tyres are looking pretty good as Gabans goes now half a tenth purple.
Yep. Well, not by
the
much.
Fuel is looking good. They've got enough. I can tell everyone has enough fuel to get to the end of the race.
But they do need. Powers did say you need to make a compulsory pit stop for the.
Yes, both tyres are required to be used. That will be the soft and medium tyres.
So Slayer went the option of doing a 22 lap stint. 20 lap stint on the hard tyre. And it's sort of working for him as Garban's just then set a 1:12.6, so it's a bit slower than his quali. I think Garbans needs to come in pretty soon unless he's going to do it on the 22nd lap, which I don't think is in the rules, but I'm not too sure. Tim is just in his own race. Powers is the next target for Slayer.
Garbans seems to be in a race of his own. I mean, if he were to pit now, I believe he would still come out in the lead of the race as he goes just over a tenth purple.
Depending on
in the middle sector.
Well, depending on how slow the pit setup is, as he goes around again. Oh, is that a penalty for Garbans?
Skates a panel there and sets a new time of 1 minute 12.5.
He's getting cheeky on the limits, Garbans. He's pushing everything out of it. He's just in a race of his own, Garbans. I am not surprised by this. He is seriously quick, Garbans. A 29.9 back to second. That is unreal.
I believe he's pushing hard to try and get that pit stop in front.
Yep.
So basically have that free stop in front of everyone else. This is basically just Gabans versus the rest.
And it also keeps him out of harm's way of the guy sitting right now in fourth of Slayer. And he's back in his rhythm now. Took him a couple of laps. And I think Slayer...
We may have missed the pass, but he's now moved ahead of Devlin.
That lap happened ages ago. But he's now back in his rhythm. And Slayer... Dev recovered it. But as I was just saying then, Slayer might have a shot at third. I don't think second's going to happen. But I think third will do for Slayer.
Well, see, that depends if he's changed his tyre too. Has he ran both compounds?
I think so.
Well, with a 3-second gap between Slayer and Powers, and then a 6.5 second gap to Timmy in second, a podium as high finish as high as second is not out of the cards for Slayer.
Yeah.
Which would be a remarkable finish, considering what happened to him at the start of the race.
Which is just really just bad luck on Slayer. He had a big catch, and I don't think it was Garban's fault at the start. I think you saw him at the last minute and hit the brakes. So it wasn't Garban's fault, but at the time it was pretty big, like just sent him, but not entirely Garban's fault. But Slayer would probably have a different story on that.
He would have a different opinion on that one for sure.
Oh, absolutely. As I say in racing in real life, there's always two sides to a story, and
I would love to be a fly on the wall in the garage at the end of the race there.
I wouldn't want to be the race controller and all the flag stewards out there currently sorting that one out still. It's
I
been...
think there'll be some post-race fireworks in the pit lane.
Yeah, like NASCAR style. But
I think we might have a Marcus Ambrose, Greg Murphy incident happening.
And
from that where they came together at Bathurst just after.
Oh yeah.
Coming into the turn 3, turn 4 area.
And again.
Where...
And again, Slade's, he's got it down.
Down to 3.1.
Oh, he's up.
And Timmy's just extending that lead further. Now it's out to 9 seconds.
Yeah, Timmy's just in a race of his own. He's surprisingly, and this is good comeback from Timmy. I believe he started 5th or 3rd and had a bad start, but from what happened to Garbands and Slayer, he moved up to 2nd and stayed 2nd the whole race. And I think everyone's gonna come around soon. And Garbands can come in the pits now. He's good enough. Garbands out of nowhere gets a 5-second penalty, 0.5. I think that was the last corner, so it did catch up to him. It won't affect him. It might affect his race pace, like rhythm, a little bit. But GT7 is just like, hey, don't push it. Yeah, so that's his. So it's gonna hurt him a little bit. And Garbands is in pit lane. And Macca has joined the room very late. But here we go. Garbands in pits as we watch this man. I think he's got enough pace. As Snake Eyes unlaps himself. Wow. Garbands has now...
as well for a baby. If anyone's heard a baby crying in the background, I've got my daughter in the lounge room with me here. As
nah, he's got it.
Gets well in hospital.
Yeah, we're sorry to hear that. And yep, Garbands, as predicted, is the lead, and he's now on hard. Warming up the tyres pretty aggressively, so Garbands is just going to take it home. Unless he's unless he makes a massive mistake. Tim's just like Garbands in his own race. I think he's just pretty chill, and I think Tim deserves second.
Slayer now. Slayer's now up into 3rd.
Yep. We missed that, but Slayer's up into 3rd. Yep, so...
chasing an 11-second gap to Timmy, so...
Question is, has he got the tyres to do it?
We know he's got the pace.
He's got the pace, but has he got the tyres and the fuel?
Everyone has enough fuel. Everyone's got just under half a tank of fuel.
Oh, Slayer with a big catch of the century. That was a catch and a half. I don't know if you saw it, but that was a catch and a half.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's got it down to
under 10 seconds. So he's
it's gonna be
over a second on this lap.
I think it's gonna be the battle of the second place if he can catch him. I reckon it's gonna be last lap. I reckon.
For all those out there, that's the reason why I'm not competing tonight, as I've got daddy duties tonight.
Oh, good man. Oh, good.
One would be is the odd one out, the only non-Australian driver.
And Snake Eyes could. Oh, I was gonna say he would have had the undercut, but he's gone in pits as well. And not surprised. Garbands again, a 5-second penalty. Where is he getting these penalties from? It's not the last corner. I think it's the first corner, and Tim's has actually gained a second on Garth
As
Band
Tim
somewhere on
goes
the
into the
track.
pits.
Oh,
This will
here we
move
go.
Slayer up into second, which it's just done.
Oh, hang on, don't speak too soon. He's coming out of the pits. Oh, it's a battle for second. It's a battle for second, unless that's oh, who's ahead of him? Oh, it's Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
I thought it was Tim and Snake. And
This is a remarkable drive by Slayer. Sneaky up pass on the inside.
And I can tell you,
run a bath for you in a minute.
and I can honestly tell you that gap is dropping like crazy, but it's not going to be enough. If it was just 10 more laps, I think he would have had him. Wow. Holy smokes, Powers has a 3.5 second penalty. Oh my goodness.
That would be from probably crossing pit lane and then another one somewhere along the way. And Slayer is he's not going to do it on this lap, but he is closing that gap.
Garbrandt has to make, it's the final lap, and Garbrandt has to make, he has to make a mistake at turn 3 and potentially turn 5 to make a bigger mistake, but this man has been flawless from the start. A bit of post-race investigation, but it's that's going to come handy in the points. But this man Garbrandt, just a few corners to go in the number 34 Texas. Oh, get sideways!
2 more turns to go.
How did he save that, Renegade? That was big, but the man's got experience. Comes around the Red Bull Mobile, and season 1, round 1 is won by Garbrandt, who takes it out for round 1. And second place is, oh, he's just been cheeky now, Slayer. Yeah, he's just drifting right now. Oh no, he's just weaving back and forth. But second place is Slayer. That is a big effort.
Seconds.
I think drive of the day goes to Slayer from 6th to 2nd. That's a big effort.
From 2nd to 6th and back up to 2nd.
Yep, and what could have been first for him as well, but never mind that. Third place, a good drive from Tim. What could have been second, but could have hold off Slayer.
Snake Eyes has already crossed as he must have been lapped.
Yep. Fourth place is Powers. Powers, a great effort coming in fourth.
Comes around the final turn. Well done, mate. Well done.
And in the wrong car too. It's not Toyota, that actual livery. No. And 5th place. Oh, he's just, everyone's having fun. That's what the main thing is. It's 5th. And that is your race results right there. But the big talk is between 2 people of a
post-race investigation between
Garbrandt and Slayer. And I think Garbrandt has got enough. I think he's got enough. If it's say a 10-second penalty, he won it by a mile.
Oh, definitely. That'll be up to the race stewards.
Yep, and from the camera angle that we had when we were saw in that from the film shot, it looks like he just turned in, but you know, we never know. So I think Garbrandt has got that win, and I think the driver of the day goes to Sir Slayer from 2nd to last, and then back up to 2nd.
Even though it was only a small fill, but still to do that and to come home and finish in 2nd, still quite a remarkable effort. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave the broadcast studio.
Yep.
And deal with the family issues for the night now. So, good race everyone. Well done Gabans, well done Slayer finishing 2nd. Well done Tim for finishing in 3rd.
Hey! And we will see you guys for round 2 of this championship. Peace, guys.